What's up, Seahawks? It's Miss Erickson again, your friendly neighborhood AVID coordinator. Welcome to Homeroom March 8th. Today we are going to talk about focus notes. So what is a focus note? That's any page of note that you take that you use as a study tool. So here's what we want you to do. First, take notes in every single class, even if you're not directed to by your teacher. Figure it out for yourself. Write the stuff down. So you're going to pick the format that works for you, or a format that makes sense for the content, or if one is modeled by your teacher, use that one. Then after you take your notes, you're actually going to use them. So review them, go over them with a partner. If you're remote, take a picture of them and send it to a partner, and they'll look at yours and you'll look at theirs, and you'll be like, oh, I didn't write that down. I should write that down. Or, oh, is that what that word means? And then the notes will come to life and actually help you learn. You can underline things, highlight things, circle things, things like that. Compare your notes with your peers. I just said that. Summarize your notes a few times. So every time you use your notes, every time you read them, think about what's really, really important from that whole page and write it down. Write it down on a Post-it, write it down in the margins, type it in a Google Doc, whatever works for you. Ask questions. Identify new vocabulary, words you've never seen before, and look it up yourself. Quiz yourself on your notes, maybe like fold your notes in half and write questions, and then as you answer them, unfold your notes to see if you're correct. And then highlight information you're struggling with to identify things that you need to take to a tutor or a teacher or one of your peers to get clarification. And finally, the best one, deleting information. If you wrote something down and it turns out later you don't need it or it's not important, you can just cross it out and get rid of it. So that's what focus note taking is all about. It's not a special format. It's not a formula. It's using your notes to help you learn. Here are some lovely sample formats that you could use for taking notes. You've got your classic Cornell notes, graphic organizers like a Venn diagram, mind maps, 2 and 3 column notes, and interactive notebooks. I know teachers all over campus are doing amazing creative things with notes. Those are all focus notes the minute you take them to the next level by utilizing them as a study tool. And finally, here are some tips from AVID to you. Stay organized. Writing your name, the date, and title on every page of notes is really, really helpful when you're going back later to use the notes for homework or studying. Keeping your notes in the same place. So having your notes spread out all over the universe is not a great way to locate them later if you need them to study. So using a notebook, a folder, or organizing them in your Google Drive so that you know where to find them when you need them is a great way to get better at being a scholar. Thanks for your time, everybody. I'm not asking you to make or turn in anything today. I just wanted to talk about some note-taking tips.